It's Tim Dillon here, comedian and top podcaster of all time. I just want to introduce this guy. He's a wonderful guy, the best guy. I've gone on some epic rants in my time, but the D is something special. Truly, he can rant better than me, even if he falls asleep faster than Joe Biden. Listen, I don't have much time, but I want to officially endorse the Get in the D podcast. He's going to be bigger than Sam Bankman-Fried. I should know. I've sucked off hundreds of crypto bros. So come get the D or else you're going to die.
Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of Getting the D. How are you? Happy to be back. Happy to have you with us. How have you been? I've been up and down, but aren't we all? Had a great weekend. Family get together. Ups and downs with that too. Big party though. Lots of fun. Gifts. Surprises. Good times. Saw some old coworkers and friends. But there's a lot more going on than that. I talked about it in an episode that very few people watched. And I don't blame them because I haven't really been in the algorithms. It wasn't named after anything other than the Nothing Forever Jerry Seinfeld Twitch parody that got banned, which wasn't really something that YouTube wanted trending, I don't think, anyway, because it involved a little phobia. But if you ask me, that's a little phobic. But, maybe one day we'll all come to an agreement. Am I right? No, we won't. But anyway, what's wrong? What's wrong today? Well, like I said, in a little watched episode, I talked about how AI is getting dangerous. Deep fakes are getting out of hand. Influencers are getting impersonated by deep fakes. For female influencers, it is usually porn fakes. For celebrities like Rogan, you get fun stuff like, interviewing people that are dead, like Steve Jobs. Or silly shit with Ben Shapiro and the beach that makes you old.
So I went to the beach that makes you old.
You went to the what?
The beach that makes you old.
The beach that makes you old?
Yeah, man, the beach that makes you old.
Excuse me?
I got to tell you about this beach. It made me old.
You have to know that's not possible.
Look at me, man. I'm old as hell. And it's because I went to the beach that makes you old.
There are a million reasons why you might look the way you look. I'm not going to entertain the idea that a beach could make you old.
Wait, actually, I think it's the rocks on the beach, not the beach itself. Something to do with the cliffs?
What are you talking about?
Had to swim through coral to get out.
Stop.
But I'm still old.
Enough. Let's say hypothetically that a beach could actually make you old.
The rocks.
The rocks. Let's say the rocks could make you old. How much of you is getting old? Does your metabolism speed up? Do you need to pee more frequently?
Man, listen.
Do your fingernails grow faster?
Man.
Your hair?
I don't know, man. I just got old.
I'm finding it hard to believe. It doesn't hold together logically.
I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't old and now I'm old. I think it was because I went to the beach that makes you old.
This is all pretty ridiculous.
You want to see for yourself?
Sure. Why not?
You can go to the beach if you want. But you'll get old.
I doubt it.
Look at how fucking old I am.
I'm not going to get old.
You will get old.
I won't.
You will.
The beach will not make me old.
Okay, man. But don't say I didn't warn you about getting old. Jamie, pull up the directions to the beach that makes you old.
I'm not going to get old on the beach.
Good luck, man. Hey.
Hey. I got old.
I found it funny. I did. I hope you found it funny. But, I mean, where is it going? Where is all of this going now? It's getting good, and we're helping it. And that's what I want to talk about today. At first, I wasn't going to sit down, but you really should sit down to hear this. I've mentioned it before with the algorithms that, we've kind of been feeding the instruments of our own destruction, so to say. There's a synonymous way to say it on the whiteboard back there. But, we really are the instruments of our death. We are using memes and comedy and humor as a way to fuel these AIs and these systems and train them. And it's all fun and games until a government collapses. It's all fun and games until grandma is scammed out of $25,000 again, which is always going to happen. Grandma's always going to get scammed out of her money. But is it going to be fun when a deep fake of you pounding your balls comes out on Instagram and you have absolutely nothing that you can do to change it? You think cyberbullying is a problem now? You think that these women who are influencers are the only ones who are having this happen to them? You're wrong. It's happening to girls in high school. It's happening in other places that I can't think of to make up right now, but it's probably happening. I have no evidence to back that up, but it's entirely probable that someone has bullied a girl in school or college or even middle school using AI deepfake technology to make her say or look or do like she's doing something that she shouldn't be doing. Okay? If it hasn't happened yet, unfortunately, I just put it out into the universe, and it's probably going to happen now. The flavor of the month is the presidents. The presidents you love, the presidents that you hate. I found the videos funny until I finally pulled back the curtain and I saw, what Oz really represented. In the episode that not many people watched, the dangers of the future of the internet. ChatGPT is really just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes, tip of the iceberg stuff. But when you combine it all together, you have the capability of completely changing the fabric of reality as we all know it, because the normal person will not be able to discern the difference between a fake video and a real video. Which I paused for effect there because I may insert a clip. So we're talking about possible political fraud, with geopolitical ramifications on, including up to and probably war and assassinations and God knows what. Your personal likeness could be used without you realizing it, whether it's entirely used or portions of it have been used. Let's face it. Almost all the content that you view in the future is probably going to be created by AI. There too. I spoke about how deep fakes are going to be a huge issue. But in light of the past few weeks and the progress that we have made, and right now they're just JPEGs on top of videos. But soon we're going to be incorporating the voice AI with the video AI. And then what? Are politicians even going to do political ads anymore, or is it just going to be faked? I mean, they kind of proved that with Biden, you literally don't need to run a campaign. You don't. You literally just need a candidate. You don't have to go out and do speaking engagements. You don't have to go out and debate. You don't got to do shit. All right? You just have to exist. And now you may not even need to exist. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen in the future? The future is bleak, yo. It's bleak as fuck. And it's coming fast. Fast. So like I said, you know, flavor of the week, the presidents. How's it all happen? Well, I, for one, have signed up for an AI website where I can feed a voice AI clips and make it do memes. I've got a few in mind. But then I started to think about it even more, and it got worse. We're helping make this thing better. We're helping the inflections improve where they used to be very monotone and very, very poor renditions of the voices. But now, as you'll see in a few minutes, the voices are getting much better, much more emphasis behind some of the words, and emotions and personality are starting to come out. And we're all helping it happen. Okay, you can search the presidents on YouTube, and you might get Matt and Shane Secret Podcast, which is really good, featuring Louis C.K., where they talk about all the presidents in order for 6 hours. It's great listening. Some of the best podcasting in history on a history podcast. Anyway, there are countless videos of this, and I was going to do it. But you know what? I decided I'm not going to do what everybody else is doing. I'm going to do something else. But then, like I said, as I started to think about it, the thought started to blossom that, oh my God, I'm inadvertently helping make this thing better by feeding it clips and giving this company clips of our politicians. Isn't that nefarious when you stop and think about it for a second? That we're all willingly feeding clips of our politicians into an AI that is spitting it back at us, probably with scripts either written by themselves or written by ChatGPT. You're not going to be able to discern what is real with what is fake. Reality is crumbling. It is falling before our eyes. The Matrix is being created as we speak. All right? We're entering into that territory. Okay, we're not going to be able to tell what's real. I already said that you could pretty much expect in the future that almost all of the content that you consume could be created by AI. It may not even be real. It may not even be real. But I guarantee you it's still going to pull on your emotions. There are people who fall in love with AI every day. Every day. They make movies about it. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. But you know what? Because we already have talked countless times on the show about how it's all fucked anyway, we may as well laugh, right? So, you know, recently for an event, I was playing Mario Party with some kids, and it was fun. I love Mario Party. Well, what comes across my timeline other than the presidents playing Mario Party? So I've cut together a few clips from that. I believe this is what I want here. Yep. All right. So why don't we take a look at what the future is? Okay. Right now it's comedy. We're all getting a good laugh. We're all having fun. But pretty soon, it's going to be used for the wrong reasons, and we're training it to be better inadvertently, all in the name of fun. It's great to have your fun, but once a stone is cast into the lake, the ripples go far beyond just your original imagination. Okay? Think about that while you watch how funny this shit is.
Why the fuck would you buy that? Now you don't have enough coins for the star.
Would you calm down, Sleepy Joe? It's an investment. Dice literally make the world go round.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
So that was the first clip. All right. I don't know why I did that, but that's where it's at. Okay. Now I want to give you a little bit more volume. I don't know why that was so low, but I don't actually have that much more, but let's juice this up. Let's watch this one more time.
Why the fuck would you buy that? Now you don't have enough coins for the star.
Would you calm down, Sleepy Joe? It's an investment. Dice literally make the world go round.
Donald Trump is already almost perfect. There have been so many things used for Donald Trump already that he's almost perfect. Listen to Biden.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Or not Biden, Obama. Obama's getting there. There's some parts where you actually have him speak like Obama would speak, and it's very clear. Let's listen to Biden get pissed off one more time.
Why the fuck would you buy that? Now you don't have enough coins for the star.
You see that exclamation, the inflections, the excitement? This stuff wasn't able to do that before.
There's no fucking way you just did that. This game is fucking AIDS, dude.
Calm down, Biden. It's just a game. Besides, you deserve that for swapping with me last turn.
Now, there's a pretty good example of how much better Obama can be.
I guess you could say that Joe won the battle but lost the war.
Shut your cock-sucking mouth up, Donald. I'll draft your ass into the war. I'm the goddamn president of America.
That's not how it works, pal. I should know. I'm also the president.
I like that joke. That's a good bit.
Switch the star back again. Now's my chance to use this warp block that I've been saving. Perfect. Now I'm right behind the star.
How dare you switch places with me, Biden? I hope you undershoot this roll.
Are you yanking my fucking dick with this shit again? I am losing my goddamn mind.
That's what I like to call sweet karma.
Whatever. I'll just get it on the next turn.
I love how in all of these, how cool they make Joe Biden seem, because we all know he's a fucking buffoon, right? So making him cool is the cool thing to do. It's the contrarian thing to do, right? Obama, calm, cool, and collected as always, and Donald Trump is Donald Trump. But it's good. It gets better. I mean, this shit is hilarious, and there's hundreds of these videos out there.
Oh shit, things are heating up now.
Oh, God, no, not fucking chance time. They need to remove this space from the game. Oh, shit. You better not pick me, you fat immigrant. No, don't you fucking dare, Chris. Anyone but Stinky Joe, please. Chris, you fucking bastard. I'll kill you.
What does that mean? Is that good for me?
I'm contacting Nintendo immediately. I won't stand for this
Holy
shit.
mother of God. I just took all his stars.
Unforgivable. I hope you crumble under the weight of your sins.
I mean, if it's being written by the person who's making the video, they're coming up with some funny shit. If ChatGPT is writing that shit, that's also some funny shit. That clip in particular makes me laugh every time. You're going to be crushed under the weight of your own sins.
Please. Chris, you fucking bastard. I'll kill you.
What does that mean? Is that good for me?
I'm contacting Nintendo immediately. I won't stand for this
Holy
shit.
mother of God. I just took all his stars.
Unforgivable. I hope you crumble under the weight of your sins.
Sorry to do this to you after
The jokes get better.
I need to keep this ball rolling. Sorry to do this to you after you help me out, Chris, but I need to keep this ball rolling.
You're getting real greedy, Joe. See, you're living proof that we need to redistribute the resources of the wealthy amongst the poor. That's the only sustainable solution for our society to prosper in the coming years.
Very thoughtful.
Don't you own a solid gold statue of yourself with a 12-inch dick peeing in your backyard as a fountain?
That's beside the point. I don't know why you bring that up.
Finally, I'm back on the board.
Now I mean, come on, that shit is fucking hilarious, man. They finally have it say some shit that's serious, and then they have Obama come in with the joke. It's very clever, whoever put this shit together. One last clip. I like it that much.
Hey, Obama, bet all your coins.
No, Donald, I'm not an idiot. What if I get the clock minigame?
What's that? What's the clock minigame?
I think I'll bet a nice round 20 coins. As long as it's not the clock minigame, I think I have a good chance of winning.
LMAO, you got the clock minigame, and you're on the inside.
Did you just say LMAO out loud like a fucking 13-year-old on TikTok would? Anyway, what's the deal with this clock minigame?
It's literally an unfair minigame that favors the player further away from the center of the clock.
Sounds like an excuse to me. I could win this easily.
Did you see that shit? We both jumped at the same time, but only Chris made it over. I told you this game was biased.
That's totally cap. I saw you jump a little earlier than he did.
Man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas.
I need to start seriously moving.
Got to throw in a little Chris Pratt hate at the end, right? Because that's also the hip thing to do lately. But I mean, I laughed a lot the first time I saw it. I have seen it several times since, which is why I didn't really laugh as hard as when I showed it to my wife earlier. But I guarantee you, like, if you watch some of these clips, you will laugh. I mean, there's some other ones with Minecraft that were absolutely fucking hilarious, like the president's playing Minecraft. There's one where the presidents interview Joe Rogan, or rather Joe Rogan interviews the presidents. I have that video. I'll add that in here.
So thanks for coming in today, everybody.
It's great to be here.
Great to be here, man.
Yeah, it's great to have all of you. So I'm going to start of asking about your recent blow up on TikTok. I mean, it's insane.
It is quite crazy, yes.
So from what I can tell, you guys just play video games,
Right.
And like, when did this happen? When did this idea come to you guys?
Well, it all happened when I mean, let's go back a bit, all right? So we were all just chilling one day in the White House, right?
Right.
And Donald just said out loud, no warning, just why don't we play some Overwatch 2?
I did. Yep. I just really wanted to try out the new heroes. I mean, let's be honest, it's a piece of shit game, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what it's about, you know?
Worst mistake ever. I'll tell you what.
I'm not in the slightest. You guys are huge.
Yeah, but we, anyway, I agreed. I was just, I guess I was just so fucking bored, right? And then we all got some computers off of AliExpress and started gaming.
Wow. But when did you guys start recording? Like, why did that start?
Oh, that was all me, Joe. Yeah, so I started watching Twitch a lot, and
who did you watch?
XQC, Amaranth, ST Peach, all of the big ones, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought it seemed like a cool idea for us to do, and we just fucking did it, you know.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. So your last video was on what was it again?
Minecraft.
Minecraft, was it?
Yep.
I watched that, and you guys are fucking hilarious. Like, is any of that staged at all?
None.
None?
Absolutely none. I mean,
none of it?
We just kind of joke around a lot and fuck each other's mothers so much it just comes up naturally in our conversations.
We are just funny guys, you know, just a couple of pranksters.
Except for Donald over there, he is always writing jokes down beforehand, just in case the ones he thinks of are not funny.
Oh, fuck you, Joe. You know that's a lie.
Which most often than not, they aren't.
Any games you got in mind for the next videos we'll see you in?
I think I could be down for some Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Holy shit, that's a great idea, Donald.
Yep.
Just one last question before you guys got to head off. It's just how are you guys taking all of this extra fame? I mean, one could say you are known more for your gaming videos than your politics.
You see, Joe, the Gamer Gurus, which is our little clan name, so to speak, we are just so good at video games that it was expected. You know, so it just comes naturally to us, I guess.
Also, the fucking clips we pull off in COD or Minecraft are just so insane that shit is blessing the internet, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, thank you all for coming in today. I know it's hard to get such prestigious gamers into this room, but thank you.
It was a pleasure, my man.
Yeah, I got to head home to fuck the shit out of Sleepy Joe's mother.
What the fuck?
And then I got to steal his pills so he's all loopy tomorrow. He's way more bearable that way.
Man, fuck you, go fucking spray tan yourself, you fucking orange juice looking ass bitch.
I mean, these are insane. They're absolutely insane. And we're part of the problem. We're creating the problem. We're helping fuel a disaster. And it's all fun and games right now. It's hilarious right now, but it is not going to be funny later when all the cards fall and, you know, truth is revealed of what we've done and the repercussions of our actions. I mean, that's as simple as that. You know, I hate to go down this path all the time, but I feel like, you know, people deserve to know the truth. They deserve to know that these things have layers, like an ogre has layers, and it's important to peel those layers back and find the demonic stenches and evil inside that are trying to kill you. Okay? you know, there's a whole topic I want to get into next, not this week, but I want to do a little research on it, contrary to anything I've ever done, but I want to put some honest research and thought into it. So I don't even want to give out what the topic is, but you know, I want to do a little investigative journalism. I want to work a little bit for you guys. You know, it's not all bad though. I found some new music in my life, some new fun things to listen to, and it's a little unorthodox. Not many people will probably have heard about it or know about it. The best way that I can describe it is that it is like e-girl, bisexual, bad bitch, boss bitch type of rap music. If that makes sense. But most specifically, there's one chick that I'm absolutely into, and it's pretty hilarious because my wife is now really into her, and she's got new songs coming out. She's got probably a new album coming out. But I want to introduce you guys to a wonderful young lady named Ash Nico. All right. You know, again, I'm sure many of you have never heard of her. I don't blame you. But here you go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, that's just a sample. Okay? Just a sampling of what I'm into. Very fun thing that a friend of mine showed me is a music map where you can pull up some shit that is close to who you're listening to. And I will admit, I've been fucking with some Doja Cat. Okay, not afraid to admit that shit. Been fucking with a little bit of PP cocaine. Chick's got some nice titties, and she's a little annoying. She's a little bit like if Mania Harley Quinn was rapping. She calls herself the Trap Bunny Bubbles. She likes to yell more than she likes to rap. I think Ash Nico has a little better flow, a little better technique, a little better lyrics, a little better overall. This dude, Corpse, absolutely fucking killer. Cat Girls and E-Girls Are Ruining My Life, two different songs that are fucking hilarious. Demon Bitches Near You. Audrey Nunez, that bitch is really fucking good. Love her music. I think that's really about the extent of what I'm fucking with just on like this map in particular. But like if you were to go into Corpse, it'll start making connections. And essentially how this little website works is that the proximity to the artist that you're listening to means that they're more alike to each other. They're very more, very similar to one another. Like for instance, let's take one of my favorite DJs. Let's look up Rez. And so there's not really much that's like Rez. Now, 1788L, I will admit that's a little bit like Rez. Whipped Cream is probably more a lighter version of Rez, I would say. Let's take a look at King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I had not typed that in before. It did that for me. Tropical Fuckstorm. They've done some stuff with Giz. Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. That makes sense. Let's see if my microphone's a little bit in the way. Sorry. Wow, okay. Oh, okay, here it is. Yeah. So Kikaku Moyo. I'm not really good with my Japanese, but this band is very similar to Giz in some ways, not many, but it's like Japanese psychedelic weed rock. They've got a really good album that I listen to a lot. So this little website is fun. It's just music-map.com. You put in your artist you want to listen to or have listened to, and maybe you want to branch out a little bit. Like when I found Bob Seger, I was listening to Bob Seger back in 2020 a lot. Now I can go back and I can just listen to classic rock, evidently. That's all that I need. Tom Petty, great choice. Steely Dan, great choice. Rafferty. Dylan, not so much my jam. Yeah, not really a lot on there that I've listened to. Obviously, Steve Miller Band, Boston, Doobie Brothers, Eagles, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I was into Bob Seger for a little while. So that's a taste of my musical interests after the doom and gloom of the onset of the AI conquest of humanity. So settle in with your Oculus, switch on to the VR universe, tune out your surroundings, forget about oxygen, food, relieving yourself, even jerking off. We're going to have that covered soon too. Okay? You're going to be taken care of. We've got you. Don't worry about a thing. And just forget about all of your problems.
Come on and get the D. Here's some news important to me. So remember to like, share, and subscribe.